Moving on to another matter. On the 11th of September, The Guardian published an article about some alleged interactions that a visiting Chinese academic had with ASIO and the Federal Police. Among other things, these interactions led to the, according to The Guardian, led to the academic leaving Australia. And a friend anonymously quoted in The Guardian, who's described as an Australian academic with knowledge of the visiting professor's research, said, and I quote, "The entire episode was heavy-handed and counterproductive, especially as the Chinese scholar in question was a sympathetic observer of Australian politics and just the sort of voice we need in China's domestic debates." Would ASIO target a visiting professor from any country, China included, simply because they're an academic?
No, we wouldn't. We don't investigate anyone for their profession. We investigate people for threats to security.
Yep. Coincidentally, perhaps, on the 18th of October, Andrew Green from the ABC, who was following your appearance in California recently with your Five Eyes counterparts, said that you revealed a Chinese researcher was expelled from Australia after a spying operation was disrupted last month. The plot involved a visiting professor, a genuine academic who'd been recruited by Chinese intelligence, and attributed to you were words to the effect of that this professor had some tasking from an intelligence agency and that he allocated some of those tasking responsibilities to his PhD students. Is that the same issue that The Guardian was reporting about, or a different one?
I won't comment on what's in the media, but of course I stand by my comments that I made in the United States.
I think one thing that might be helpful for people watching this to understand is that, although it shouldn't need to be said, it's self-evident that sometimes people coming from countries such as China, but also other countries, who present themselves to be academics or journalists or business people or students may in fact not be as they present themselves to be, and may in fact be operating on behalf of an intelligence agency. Isn't that the case?
Or they are genuine in their profession, but they're also operating on behalf of an intelligence agency.
Indeed. Sometimes it's said in defence of these people, as I think it was in this alleged case, that we shouldn't be worried about this because those PhD students of that professor, and maybe the professor themselves, don't have any access to classified intelligence or classified information, and therefore it's not a threat to our national security. Why would an intelligence agency of a foreign government be interested in non-classified information about Australia?
Senator, as you've heard me say many times before, foreign intelligence services, including Australians' intelligence services, are not just interested in classified, highly classified state secrets. They're interested in the thoughts and views of other people that might inform things in the country that actually directly impact them.
Sometimes things which are confidential but not classified can be highly interesting to foreign intelligence agency, can't it?
That's correct.
And so it could still be a threat to our national security, even if these people never came into contact with classified information.
If a foreign intelligence service has recruited someone and sent them to Australia under a false pretence, even if that false pretence is them being in their professional life and they're not declaring to individuals that they have a list of intelligence requirements given to them by foreign intelligence services, then that is not in Australia's national interests.
Thank you.